Hi and welcome to episode number 57 on the Kindred server. This is mrdhobbs and welcome back. Okay, well, as you see, I'm over here at the spider farm, and between the last episode and this episode I've been doing a little bit of work over here, and the first bit I've been doing is just moving all of the drops, so they now go rather than into two separate chests here. When I kill these guys, if we just you can just hear the dropper working. So basically what happens when I kill them from either side, either this side or over here on this side, whenever I kill them, their drops then can't die. You can hear it. The drops then come down into a hopper system, which then dropper dispenses them out into water. I then have a sorting system that brings the spider eyes straight over to here, and then the rest, everything else, which basically is going to be the string from them, will then go all the way along here, all along an ice path, all the way around to the villagers that trade string, the Fletchers. So yeah, so just automating a little bit, just making things a little bit more streamlined. When I first started out here at the wooden mansion, I thought I wanted to make things as manual as possible, so that to make things as realistic. But now that I've got sort of set up, I'm now aiming to try and automate quite a few things. So yeah, so the first thing I've done is automate the spider farm, and basically the drops, if we come all the way up here, all the way up, around the corner. Okay, so we'll just pop into here. Out of the way, boys. That's it, so all the drops now come up straight into there. Just nice and simple and easy, and that way then if I want to then trade with any of these guys like the shepherd, also I can then just combine 4 of these together to give me a wool, or there you go, the string guy over there. One of the other major groups of people that I trade with are these guys in here, obviously for their books and things like that. So I want to try and automate getting the old sugar canes, and that's the project I'm currently working on, because at the moment I have to come across to here and then manually farm this lot, which takes a little bit of time and only generates 28 sugarcane each time. Well, what I've been doing is down here, just follow it. Notice here I've actually started putting some signs up here as well, so visitors can know where all the different farms are. So we've got carrots, potatoes, obviously the chickens, cocoa farm, concrete farm. It's not really a farm, but come here with the concrete powder. Down here you've got the spider farm down that way. And here we have the sugarcane farm. There we go. So this one is actually a double extender sugarcane farm. It's the one that was, can't remember the name of the chap that did it, but what I'll do is I'll post a link to his video down in the description, so you can have a look and see it for yourself. Not really changed the design too much here. I've just obviously just prettied it up a bit, made it matching with the general design. So we've got sand and obviously the chisel sandstone, and then different types of greens to make it look as though it's sugarcane growing. And then as we come around here, the reason for the leaves here is obviously because we've got some can't really see them hiding behind there, but there are actually some well, there you go, you can just see them behind the sugarcane there. We've got Youch! Hello, where did you come from? Oh, son of a gun. Well, you were a bit fast, weren't you? I wonder where you've come from. I think I might have taken a torch out that was in here. Wasn't expecting that. Let's go. Dunk. There we go. That should make things safe again. Yeah, so there are slime blocks. That's the word I was looking for. There they are. Slime blocks hiding behind there. So we need the leaves there to stop them from collecting everything. And the idea is if we just pop back into the mechanics in here. Oh, hello, another one. Where are you guys coming from? Got some serious lag, and now I'm hitting redstone. Oh man, really? All I want to do is record. Right. Okay, let's pop you back in there. That should be on 2 ticks. And then redstone there, and redstone there to join it all together. Right. Okay, so where that guy spawned in from? I have to do some torch spammage, I think, just to make sure we don't get any dark spots. I think possibly they were over here and jumped across. But yeah, anyway, what was I saying? Yes, so redstone signal comes in, double piston extender, pushes out across the reeds or sugarcane, and pushes them into these water streams here, and the 4 water streams are all linked in together, and they all go underground, all the way around and down, and come out here. Yes, it should be quite an effective little thing. Slightly lossless in the fact that if it grows up to 3 high like this, then as the pistons extend, that then drops down behind and lands on the dirt there. But other than that, that's about the only loss really. So if we just flick the system on, we should, once the timer bit goes, it has to run through its time minutes. Yeah, it's just running through its. Oh, it's got a little while to wait actually because it's got to run through its timer. But then what it'll do, it will yeah, the pistons will extend, and then all the drops should come down into here, and then I've just got to extend that all the way along so it pops up at the underneath the villagers. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just cut forward to where the actual pistons extend. Back in a second. Okay, so here we are, the pistons should be extending. There we go. So I think that works pretty well. So yeah, so a few left behind, but nothing major, and that fires on all 4 sections. So if we have a look down here, so this is the first lot. We're getting a few bits come through. So you can see I've got no sugar cane on me at all at the moment, but we're getting some more bits coming through. So let's see how much. That should be all 4 groups now through. So yeah, so 1 harvest, 50 sugar canes. That's not too bad. Oh, here, got a few more coming through. Ooh. So stand here and wait for it all. 59. Any more? Oh yeah, and another lot. 62. Okay, so pretty much a stack, almost a stack full of sugarcane from just a single harvest. Okay, well I'm almost finished doing the sugarcane farm, but whilst I was making it, I did actually run out of slime blocks, which is slightly unfortunate because I'm miles away from my previous base where I've got loads of slime sitting there waiting for me. So what I decided to do is I went on to the slime chunk finder website, and actually said there was 2 slime chunks right next to each other, actually very, very close to my base, just there in fact. So I've done the typical sort of farm here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 layers, I think 6 including the base. So we'll just drop down here. Ouch! Okay, might need to make that a little bit bigger. So yes, just in here we've got our AFK room. So about 20, I think it's about 28 or so blocks away from the nearest part of the slime chunk, so nice and far away. And then we'll just come through into here. Yeah, so it's just a simple hello guy. Yeah, as you can see, it's quite a simple little farm. No pushers or water flows or anything like that. It's just a simple one where they're up the top there on any one of the platforms, and as they spawn in, they jump off, fall down here, and either die when they hit here, or at the very least it damages them a little bit, and I can then come in here and kill them, getting the XP and also getting the slime balls. So yeah, it's quite an effective little system. Obviously it could be made far more efficient by using half slabs rather than full blocks and separating them, because at the moment they're 4 blocks apart. If I used half slabs I could actually get them down to 3.5 blocks apart. But then the danger with that is they, although I can get in an extra row or an extra floor of the farm, I didn't really think it was that necessary. I mean, in the time it took for me to dig all this out and set up this little tunnel here through and all this sort of stuff, in the time it took for me to do all this, I think I managed to get something in the region of well, it's just over a stack of blocks, about 1.5 stacks of blocks I think it is, of slime balls. So yeah, it's pretty efficient and pretty useful. So the reason for these little cutouts here is just so I can actually wander into the farm at this sort of height and just check the various different levels, just making sure that everything's all working, there aren't any issues. So yes, that's quite nice, just running along at the bottom, and obviously that's running the whole time that I'm in my base in my area, which is good. Okay, so yes, I got the slime blocks, which were for this area around, where are we? Around here. So that's now finished off this section here, so now this farm's fully active. As you can see, I've continued the design of the different types of leaves, top and bottom, around just to cover over the area in the background there. I could have used this sort of design here, mixing between the different types of concrete, but I thought the leaves would be a bit better, a little bit of light through. And then if we come around this side here, come around this side here, we now have the lever on the outside, up for on, down for off. So at the moment the farm's on, but obviously if I start getting too much sugarcane, I can always come down here, flick the lever off, and it then turns the whole farm off. I mean, as it is, the farm's not, oh, there it goes, perfect timing. As it is, the farm's not very resource intensive. You saw there it fired off, a little bit of, a couple of frames FPS drop just whilst it fires off, but it's back to normal again. And I think I've got 4 stacks of sugarcane in there as the timer, and it's got to go through one way and then back the other way before it fires, so effectively it's 8 stacks worth of timer. Yes, that seems to be working quite nicely. Okay, now yes, we've got all the sugarcane and everything there. One of the reasons why I wanted lots of sugarcane is for automating dealing with the villagers that I've got, the librarians. Unfortunately, I still don't have an Unbreaking 3 librarian, which is a little bit unfortunate. I've got a couple of silk touches and things like that, but no Unbreaking 3. The reason why I wanted Unbreaking is because of my shears. Now, I've been cutting down lots of trees and lots of leaves with the shears, because the next project I want to do is I want to create a maze, hence the title of this video. So what we'll do is we'll go around this way. Just want to pop upstairs. Just go sneak up here. Okay. And hopefully this will give us a good view. Yep, there we go, of what I've been doing. Okay, so this is now a 60 by 60 area in using leaves, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create in there a maze. I found a website that actually generates mazes for you. There's one that's specifically for Minecraft, but this one's actually a slightly different one because I wanted a slightly different design. The ones on the Minecraft maze generator actually create a maze where you walk in one side and walk out the other. This maze is actually one where you walk in, the entrance and exit is going to be both in the same place, which is here. And then there's like a central area that you're aiming to get to, which will be around here somewhere, which will then have like a fountain or can't say it, seats or chairs. There we go. Cool, that was a difficult word to say. Yeah, so some sort of seating arrangement or something like that here with a waterfall or a fountain or something like that. Here's some sort of water feature just in the middle here, and then you can then work your way back out again. So yeah, so that'll be the end with this. It fills up quite a nice large area here at the side of the house. Now obviously at the moment the farm's not particularly the maze isn't particularly difficult because you can just jump over the various sections of it, but obviously what I'm going to do is I'll make this too high of leaves. The only issue I have found is, unfortunately, we go from what we're currently in a just say here roof forest biome here at the moment, nice green, luscious green, but then as we hit here we're now in a desert and it goes that horrible yellowy colour. Now I could shift the whole maze sort of across to maybe here, so it misses the yeah, because the desert's there, roof forest here, so the leaves will be alright here, but the problem is then if we head, go and get myself back into range of the beacons, come on, that's it. If I head over here, so we go another complete section across, we're going to be looking about here somewhere, and it's then sort of interfering with the front of the house, which is a bit too close. So I think where it is now is going to be fine. It's only going to be that corner where it's going to be a slightly different colour. Okay, so yeah, next job here is to actually start getting some more of the base of the maze laid out. I'm not too impressed obviously with the leaves the way they are at the moment. We can actually see the grass down underneath, so I think what I might do is I might rip out all the grass and replace that with some dark oak logs, which I've brought along with me here. So I might put in the dark oak logs underneath, just so it gives it looks a little bit more like a real sort of hedge. So I'll have a go at doing that now, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, cheers. Okay, so this is the first part of the maze done. As you can see, I'm just laying out the basic foundations using the log style, and then I'm going to go over them with the leaves. So let's just have a quick go doing that now with you guys. Let's grab a handful of leaves. It's just a case of now just running around covering all of these up. Oop. Best get rid of that actually. Awesome. Here, there we go. Oh, for goodness sake. Quite difficult replacing leaves. You already start to get a feel of the how the maze is going to look. And obviously with this being, let's have a look, so if we just make it out 2 blocks high, yeah, that'll give you an idea as to what it will feel like in here. So yeah, you'll be able to see roughly through it by the things, but not a great deal, and obviously that will all be built up with even more leaves. Let's just go and grab some more and see how we get on. So let's just grab some here. Obviously the more leaves we add in, then the more disturbed the visibility is going to be. Yeah, so if you look through it through here, yeah, you can just about see through, but then you get two lots of leaves. It makes it quite obscure to try and see through. It's also quite narrow and quite tight through here, which I think is going to make it even more difficult to work your way around. Okay, yeah, so it seems to be coming along quite nicely. Okay, I'll bring you back again when a bit more work's been done. Hi, well, as you can see, the actual general layout now is all done. All finished, ready for the first layer of leaf blocks. So if it took about a stack and a half, I think it was, or so there, it's going to take quite a few stacks of leaves. And yeah, I've got a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to have anywhere near enough, so I'm going to have to go around planting and chopping down some trees. Okay, I'll bring you back again when I've done a bit more progress. Okay, and welcome back, and as you can see, the first layer of the leaves are all done now, and it's looking absolutely awesome. Just got one more layer of leaves to go, and then it's all done. Hello, JRHobbs.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for your help doing the
It's okay.
leaves. Oh, that pig's come out now. The pig was actually wandering around inside the maze, but he's made his way out now. Okay, so yes, we'll get cracking again, and we'll get the second layer done, and then we're all done. Okay, catch you in a bit. And welcome back, and as you can see, the maze is now completed. What we've done is, oh, hello Stan, or Junior. Yeah, as you can see, the maze is all now completed. We've got all of the 2 high fences or hedges in place. There you go. And also what I did is I went through and actually made all of the pathway actual path blocks. That way then they show up a little bit more clearly. And also it stops mobs from spawning, because mobs can't spawn on path blocks, which is pretty cool. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just quickly drop down into the maze itself. So we'll cheat and go land in the middle. This is where we're aiming to get to, just here. Hi.
Hi.
Now, the Junior actually went off and purchased a map from one of my villagers, and the map is pretty good because it shows the route of the maze, which is pretty nice. So at least it gives you an idea as to where you are. So there's the way back out again. You can just see it there pointing towards it. The only thing is, it does take up most of the screen, so if you just move the map into the offhand position, there you go, it's small enough that you can see it, and then try and work out where you are. And yeah, it's working pretty well. Okay, now next job to do is to increase the size of the lightning shield, because at the moment it's just covering the house. I want it to also cover here, because obviously as soon as it rains, there's a chance that we could have a storm. One bit of lightning striking this could be disastrous, so I want to get that covered over. And whilst I was building this, came up with a suggestion with Junior that what we might do is, as well as rather than just making the whole thing out of white clear glass, is actually to make the correct route of the map of the maze, make the correct route of the maze actually out of red stained glass, so that if you're walking around the maze and you get lost, just look upwards and you'll be able to see the route sort of in the sky above you, and it might give you an idea as to where to walk next. get your way out. It's a possibility. Don't know, have to think on it, see how we get on. Okay, so yeah, next job, get up into the sky and put the cover on. Okay, see you in a bit. Hi, well, as you can see, I'm up above the maze, and the glass rain protector is now all finished. So looking pretty good. And I did decide in the end to actually do the red layout. So if we just flick back into normal view, so it looks a bit strange up here, but yeah, this is the route of the maze from over here at the entrance all the way around to the center point, which is just here at the end. That's over the center there. So what we'll do is if we just pop back down to the actual maze itself, I'll show you what it looks like from the maze's point of view. Good deal did kick in. Always a bit of a panic when you come down there. Here we go. Slowly does it. Right. So this is the entrance to Mr. JRHobbs's amazing maze. And here's the map, and as you can see, if we just pop the map off, you'll see the map doesn't actually show the red outline at all. I thought it might actually show the red line of the maze itself, but it doesn't, which in some ways is good, because then you can use this map if you wanted to sort of see your way around the course, but without actually being shown the exact route. And then if you want to know the exact route, you can come into here and you look up, you go, oh right, okay, so from the entrance I'll walk in, turn, go that way, turn, go that way. So it gives you some idea, although it's not an exact route. It gives you a rough idea of which route you're supposed to be taking, so you can see the long line there, so I know I can go that way. So yeah, so it does work as a and I still get caught out in here even though I've been through here so many times. So yes, at least it does give you an idea as to where you're going, but not giving you the exact route. I did actually try using concrete blocks up there, and yeah, the concrete blocks showed up on here, so they gave you the exact route through here, which I felt was a little bit cheaty, and also they were very, very bright up in the sky, and it made it very, 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 very weird looking up there. So yeah, reverted back to the glass, and yeah, it's not quite so obvious up there. It just looks like a strange line in the sky, but yeah, but geez, it doesn't actually show up on the map at all. Okay, well, I do hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did enjoy the video, then please leave a like, and if you don't already, please subscribe, and I shall catch you again in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Come on, let's play Monopoly. Cash fun.